Well, congratulations on the movie. It's so much fun to watch, and it's also got these big ideas, so I'm really excited to have it.
I would call it the butterfly chaos effect.
I would too.
Well, because what does that mean to you?
That's so interesting, because one of the things that struck me was that it was like the butterfly effect on a cosmic scale. So in keeping with the idea of individual choices affecting large-scale humanity, what was the one big thing when you first read the script that sort of jumped out of you, the one big theme that resonated, and what was one small aspect of a character that excited you or scared you even?
I'll take the first one, you take the second one, all right?
Yeah.
It was the connections between all the characters despite their place in the time-space continuum. When the script was very difficult to read to the uninitiated, particularly if you hadn't read the book, which I had not. But very quickly you realized that if somebody was running out of the door in 1850, and in the next scene someone was coming into a building in the year 2012, they were actually connected thematically and by way of the anxiety and the theme of what those stories were examining. And that is a type of connection that then translates to the characters as a whole, because it means as they interact and as they make these decisions, it actually impacts the stories, in this case, humankind, for the next generation, the next 100 years, the next 1,000 years, in fact, for all eternity. In Microcosm, it did that structurally in the screenplay, which I thus thought, my God, these guys are diabolical geniuses if they were able to figure out how to slap these cards together and have them still add up to 4 at the end of the day.
And how about for you?
And the one, you said that the second one was the one small thing in one character that...
Yeah, either scared you or excited you to kind of take on and portray.
I think there's an element to Louisa Ray that excited me about playing this woman who was on like the precipice of coming to terms with her feminism and her belief and her realizing that she had to take a step forward in a direction because that she was somehow going to be pivotal in making a change. And she was living up to her father's expectation, and that felt scary for me because that's kind of where I felt I've been in my own life. And so anytime I'm portraying a character that kind of touches on something that feels real for me in my own life, that feels very scary because I feel like a certain amount of myself is going to be exposed in those moments, and I think we like fight to protect that part of ourselves personally, and that was sort of scary for me. I've been in that place before, fighting with where I know I need to go, but also being afraid to go, but ultimately having to make a choice to go forward.
I mean, we've touched on this as big ideas in this movie, but it's also a lot of fun to watch. And in a lot of ways, it's just kind of everything that a movie and acting should be. And it felt like, to me, there must have been, I mean, there's this sense of joy that comes through, even through the heartbreak. And I wonder if that comes through for you when you watch it. Was it there on the set? I really want people to understand this is fun to watch.
We keep talking about these high... No, it's like a course in divinity at, at Moody Bible College.
I laughed. Didn't you laugh out loud?
There is so much stuff that makes you howl. Yeah, it's just an all-encompassing entertainment package that is a blast. It looks. Again, we're talking about. I mean, here we are selling it, and we're talking about, oh, it's so serious and connected. But the fact is, it's a spectacle of in the best cinematic way.
Yeah, you will laugh, you will cry, you will feel, you will leave there having been moved in some way, in all the best ways.
I was like, how'd they do that? Yeah. That's what I like. How'd they do that? That's amazing. Because when we see the movie, we see 2/3 of it that we are not in. Essentially, we're all just cogs in this thing. And when I saw it for the first time, I was seeing this magnificent film that had other people in it. And I was wondering, ooh, what's going to happen next, even though I'd read the story.
Well, I absolutely love it. Like I said, I cannot wait to have it on AMC screens. Thank you guys so much for
You're
your
welcome.
time.